Okay, hello and welcome to a new game, Stranded Alien Dawn. Now, I've decided to try a slightly different game since I've been observing it, not a lot, but I was keeping track of it in my wishlist in Steam, and yeah, I kind of missed the release of it. So, as of recording, the date is 30th of April, so I'm 5 days late to the release of it, which was on the 25th. And yeah, it's bright new Sunday morning, and I decided to quickly try this out. Now, before we begin, can I just quickly go to the options menu? Because I'm not sure I'm allowed to use the music to its full extent, but just gonna put it a little bit down there. Okay. Right, master volume, sounds, ambience, all that. Yeah, so this is not going to be a full Let's Play series yet. Consider it more a Let's Look At as well if you want. If you were curious about the game as well. Okay, so display settings, you can full screen, okay, 2160, right, all of those. Yeah, okay, I don't need, just put you down. Yeah, 60 FPS is good enough. Right, video. We can try everything on ultra settings for now. Audio. Yeah, just went through that. Radio station. Okay, I don't know what that is. Right, controls, gameplay, language. What? Yeah, I'm English. Camera shake, I'm not a fan of that. Enable hints, yeah, because I'm new to this. Ooh. No, I need to know centimeters and meters. I'm sorry, but I don't know what feet and pounds really mean to me. Autosave. 5 autosaves. Autosave interval, 1 day. Yeah, sure, I don't know. I haven't played the game yet, so I don't know whether this will be too much or too little. Right, so after we've gone through the options. Yeah, it's a new game. I'm not totally sure. Yeah, I haven't played the game yet, so it'll be totally new to me. The only thing I know about it, looking through some of the previews, is that it looks similar to RimWorld, but in 3D. Essentially, group of colonists go to an alien planet, whether intentionally or not, we never know. I don't know yet. On an alien planet, and you have to essentially build a city. And I don't know to what degree you'll be able to control like individuals, like in RimWorld, but we'll have to see. Anyways, I think to be safe, I'll go through some of the tutorials first. Alright, game basics, yeah. This tutorial will teach you how to interact with the environment, collect resources, build a simple camp for the survivors, observe unknown plants and carry out research. Okay, craft new items, yep. Alright, about 15 minutes. Let's do that quickly. Yeah. In the first tutorial, we'll learn how to interact with unknown environment and set up a single camp. You will take your first steps into research and crafting as well. Ready to take control? Okay. Okay. Done. Okay. Move the camera. General WASD movement. Good. Rotate the camera using the middle mouse button. Or Alt. And why are meteors crashing around me? Okay, I can zoom in and out. Good. You can interact with objects in the world by selecting them, using them. Actions on the right of the info panel. Okay, you can also right click over an object. This will open a menu. Good, good, good. Most games, if you don't know what to do, when in doubt, right click is always a good feature. Right click. Right, okay. Auto survives to scavenge its landing pod. Yeah, good, alright. Mark a bush for cutting? Okay. Can I, like, group select? Yep. But okay, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, all right. So wait, I group select this. That's neat. Okay. Yeah, group select, but within that group, I want you to cut the trees and cut the plants. Okay, good. Okay, mark a tree for cutting. Well, sorry about you. Good music so far. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so Connor. Wait a minute, I'm supposed to be paying attention to the tutorial here. Okay, pause the game. Use the HUD button on the upper left or space. Yeah, I'd prefer to use spacebar, but okay. Yeah, similar to RimWorld and all the other games that I've encountered, you have the pause, normal speed, double speed, and then triple speed to speed things up. And why is the temperature changing constantly? You guys, increase the game. Speed, yep. Alright. And if it's, yep, you can use this 1, 2, and 3 keys as well. Activate the resource bar, yep. Alright, so why wasn't that on by default, but okay. Building a basic camp where your survivors can sleep and work in relative protection from the elements is essential for their survival and well-being. Use the already collected resources to construct a shelter. Some simple sleeping spots and a campfire which will provide light during the dark hours and heat to warm up the survivors if it gets cold. Take note of the construction info panel on the left of the screen. It contains useful control hints. Okay, construction panel on the left. Mean it? No. Open the camera. Ah, okay, down here. All right. Okay, let me just quickly see. All right, I've got 200 scrap metal, 18 sticks. Okay, sticks and wood are different. All right. Okay, they want me to place a scrap metal. Yep. Ah, okay, you're the info panel. All right. Okay, R and T keys to rotate. I guess we're going to put you... Yeah, we'll put you here. Ah, okay. Good. Shift key. You're unrelaxed, Connor. I know. Such a shame, having to build up a roof over your own head. Okay, so who do we have here? Connor, Maki, Raka. Open the camp menu, select and place sleeping spots inside the shelter. Why? Ah, okay. Okay, shift, I forgot about that. No. The survivors are only human and get tired in the course of the day. If their default work hours end at 9 o'clock at night, so they'll start looking for a meal, relaxation, going to bed to spend the night. For the purpose of the tutorial, the survivors will regenerate their rest faster than usual, but in normal conditions. Okay, fine. Use the night companion next day and prepare more activities. Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing that during the pause of the game. Alright, so let's just quickly get these built. Shift. Alright. And telling me I can build a campfire? Hold that. Too far. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Build. Have a build here then. Okay, so that's what I was wondering. You haven't really finished salvaging here, have you? But okay, salvaging progress 0 of 2, so you can salvage again and salvage again here. Problem I have is there anything like storage? Yeah, there is. Okay, there's stockpile. So you have stockpile, storage shelves. Keeping your resources close to the camp will speed up future constructions and productions. The simplest form of storage is a stockpile, which is the designated spot on the ground and does not require any building resources. Yes, please, like, don't tell me I need to use resources to store resources. Stockpiles are the only ones that can store large construction materials such as wood or stone, but for now you will use them for all of your possessions, big or small. Protect the resources from the environment, place a stockpile under a roof. Yeah, okay. So it's not quite construction like RimWorld where you can click and drag walls, but again, it has that concept of, yes, roofing, everything. Yeah, but I already have one. Okay, you want me to build another one? Place you there. Okay. So we got that. Oh, well. So I haven't even got to like reading any stats on these guys. Okay, you have health, happiness. Okay, is this overview? All right, health, happiness, fullness, rest, relaxation. Happiness and relaxation are different. Okay. Good weapon, cold tolerance, health. Yeah, you've got 200 magical hit points out of 200 magical hit points. Good. Happiness. Troubles. 8 on foot. Disturbed sleep. Yep. Same as in RimWorld. People really hate it when they have to eat without a table. Okay. Actual equipment slots. Good. Yeah, he's got all his clothes equipped, and then you can equip different weapons. Skills. Okay, this is what I was kind of looking for. Yeah, combat. And he's got an interest in it. Okay, so the passion levels. Yeah, the basics: construction, cooking, crafting, farming, basically botany. Healing, so whether he's gonna screw it up if he has to put a bandage on someone. Intellect, physical. Yeah, so at this level, if somebody's wounded and he has to put a bandage on them, he puts a bandage over their head instead of on the actual wound. You guys bored? Okay. I guess enough talking of that. Let's get in with the tutorial. So can I click and drag? Yes, I can. No. Why? Hello? Why can't I make a square with you? Yeah, but I don't want to... Oh. But why can't... Okay, well... Okay, so they have to be able to access it. They can't just walk over a stockpile. Fair enough. Yep, just did that. Observe how the survivors move the resources onto the piles. Onto the piles. Albeit familiar looking, pretty much everything on this planet is new to your survivors. In order to use local plants or to start some farming yourself, you will first have to observe them to find out exactly what are. Okay, good. Yes. Another way of unlocking new things is through good old-fashioned research carried out on a research desk. Okay, good. Start preparing for the unknown threats of this planet by gaining more knowledge about it. Ooh. Okay, so orange mushrooms. No, I'm more interested in these. So you can... Okay, you can send someone to observe things. I don't want to observe the orange mushrooms. I want to observe the... No, you can't select the purple plants. Purple leaves. Purple leaf plants. He's on chlorophyll. Yeah, but then again, it's an alien planet. You wouldn't really have chlorophyll like we have it evolved on planet Earth. Fair enough. Point is, most plants, not all, but most plants, green leaves for good reason. Chlorophyll to actually use light to assemble its own food. But in any case, all right. Where's the orange mushrooms? Are you talking about these? Okay. No, that's a tube plant. I mean, you never know. They could be separate fitting. Okay. Big orange arrow pointing to what I need to click. Good. So who's going to observe? I haven't really seen where I can put like work orders and things. Also, I'm wandering way off course here. There's no mini-map I've just noticed. Is somebody going to observe it? Okay. Oh, okay, I need to build a research desk. Does this also need to be under a roof? Not necessarily, but you know what? I like it to be under a roof at least. Is it like a chair or something? Not really. Open the manage open the manage menu, research menu, and queue weaponsmithing. Okay. Ah. Oh. Something happened. Okay, so just again, because not readily available. All right, so in the future, I need to click manage, research, weaponsmith, and yeah, research, and then I've got all these options here. Quite a lot for beginning game right now. Right. Smithing. Titan synthetics. Hay sausages. What? We could. Why is it called hay sausages? In any case. Titan synthetics, hay sausages, meat printing, lightning rods, flare shielding, animal taming. Okay. Tailoring, leather armor. Do I have to research the previous thing in order to get here? No, not necessarily. Okay. Yeah, it says requirements. Okay. So wait, did you go and observe? I think you did. All right, so it's time to get some crafting going and create new items. Build a workbench and get it familiar with adding and managing production tasks. Note that some tasks may fail if done by survivors with low skills. Yep, that's a recent feature in RimWorld as well. It set multiple tasks on the same device and order them by priority. Okay. You can also set production limits and tweak the allowed ingredients when applicable. Okay, we'll get to that. In this tutorial, for example, you'll use cloth to craft a short bow instead of wasting precious synthetic textiles for the job. Yeah, alright, good. So again, sort of crafting similar to normal that I'm used to. Okay, so the orange, we don't call it orange mushroom anymore, we call it glitter cap. And okay, now it's revealed all these statistics about it. Okay, alright. So, can I... Yeah, go observe some of the rocks. Observe that. In fact, can I... Not really. Okay, so you have to click and select things individually for observation. Oh, got it. Yeah, we know those are glitter caps now. Bright leaf plant. Yeah, go observe that a bit. Already observing all the rocks. Okay. Meanwhile, while you do that, okay. Harvest at least 20 glitter caps and build a workbench close to the shelters. Okay. So I should be able to click and drag select. You know what? Go observe that. Go observe that. So using this, right? That was 11. Harvest that. There was more here. Okay. What was that? And then I should be able to speed it up. Meanwhile, let me actually look at that. Okay, 10 wood. Do we have 10 wood? Barely. Can we go cut down some more trees? Right, workbench. Okay, so I see things lighting up. Is it going to interact with those, or does it just mean that it's showing me how things are? Oh, okay, then I don't place things in front of... Yes, okay, then I don't place it in an obstructive manner. Okay, good. I'm curious, can I? No. Could do that if I wanted to. But okay, we'll do this instead. Hard day's work on an alien planet. Skin bar. Anna, where are you? You were meditating, right? This camera's a little bit... I need to get used to it a little bit. Set the workbench and add healing bomb task. Set the production. Alright. To craft weapons, craft, mirror, move. Yeah, okay, that's just for designing. Just gonna put the music a little bit lower. Again, good. It's just barely hear myself think. Craft, healing bomb. Okay. Yeah, it should be until 10. Okay, what does it use? Okay, let's gaps. Okay. So, rock up. Let's slow this down a little bit. The intellectual potential of the survivor. It affects the speed at which the survivor researches new technologies and observes unknown species. Okay, so you can be a good researcher, but are you good at crafting? Okay, crafting. Not good at it, but at least you're interested. You want to craft better. Okay. We'll wait till he finishes that up. Now again, could I have said it that only only people of a certain skill level can do this? No? Don't see it. Because again, you don't want somebody with crafting 2 making your precious weapons. Alright, so they talked about a short bow that I can build. Yeah, here, add a short bow. Use the craft weapons action, forbid the use of synthetic materials. Okay. Yeah, and then how do I put it? Forbid the use of synthetic textiles. Go back to the main info panel and move the short bow task to the top of the production. Okay, fine. Okay, ×1. We'll do it once. Sticks, all the stuff it'll use. Right. Good. Okay, tasks. Right. No, back. Top priority. Okay. Good job on completing the first tutorial. You now know how to set up a basic camp, carry out research and craft new items. All of this, however, is just the beginning. If you're ready for the next step, you can jump right into the heat of battle with the combat and healing tutorial. Well, okay. I think we'll continue to the next tutorial. However, first, I just need to go do something. So we're going to have a quick pause in the meanwhile. Welcome back. Sorry for that short interruption. I just quickly needed to go make some coffee before the next tutorial part. Yeah, it's a bright Sunday morning for me right now. Birds are chirping outside. It's, what, 18 Celsius degrees, not too warm, not too cold. I should be going outside for a walk. Maybe I'll go for a walk out after this. But I'm playing a game about being outside. In any case, all right, so next tutorial, combat and healing. This tutorial will teach you how to equip and lead your survivors in combat, heal injuries and illnesses. Yeah. Bad news, a survivor, Maki, has gotten sick, but you haven't gotten the right medicine to treat her, so she's just lying in bed, hoping for treatment that might never come. To top it off, a group of hostile-looking insects had been circling the camp for a while. An attack surely imminent. There's no bandits. Let's deal with the combat situation first. Check the skills of all the survivors to find the best one for the job. Then equip them with a weapon. All right. So pause. I mean, how did you crash? Did he? Was he the pilot? I mean, he would be a little bit pissed, I guess. Okay, any case. They said, yeah, skills, I've seen this one. So, combat, no. Connor, yep. Connor will be the one who's handling all the weapons. Open the inventory tab, yep. Oh, okay, so... Right. Couldn't I just... I mean... Can I right-click? Select a... Yeah, this is a little bit... I mean, it works, but I would rather have the option of... But then again, I wouldn't be able to find this where the spear is in the stockpiles, probably. Aggressive animals 10. Can't you just like put the something? Now that Connor is combat ready, it's up to you to lead him into battle. You will do this by taking direct control over him through the draft action, which allows you to tell him where to go and what to attack. Keep in mind that survivors that are not drafted will flee from danger. Yeah, even if they are equipped with weapons. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, in RimWorld you could have... There was a setting and you could basically tell them like either flee or try to fight, but by default they would be set to flee. Okay, fine. I mean, fair enough if he hasn't got a weapon. Hang on. Can I... No, pause. No, but... Literally, dude, tree branches everywhere. Just take a branch. Hell, pick up a rock from the ground and just throw it at them. Select the aggressive animals notification to locate the enemies. Okay, fine. Yeah. That didn't... Sending me here. Ah. These things, alright. But he just said, hang on, shift. Shift plus left click, draft and select all armed survivors. Okay, so wait, by shift. No. Yeah, that key doesn't really work the way you think it does. In any case. Right, now it turns into RTS. Or RPG, since it's one person. Yeah, okay. This is basic enough. Can I do attack moves? No. I mean... This looks kind of... Well, good thing they're weak. Like I was thinking 10 is a little bit too much. All right. Can I undraft you? Why not? All right, they're hiding. Why don't you have an auto attack? With the danger out of the way, it's time to turn your attention to healing the sick and injured. For the purpose of this tutorial, your fighter Connor has sustained more damage than he would normally have, causing him to lose consciousness from the pain to faint. Okay, so somebody else has to go and pick him up. While Connor is being rescued, let's inspect his wounds to get more information from their effects and treatments. Then get the sick Marky up from the bed to do the actual treatment, as she has the highest healing skill. Yeah, I mean, you are the doctor. Right, so can you go? No. Yeah, let's just pause. Inspect the injury. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of injuries. Injured survivors require a bed in which to lie down and be treated by another survivor. Medicines may also be required for treatment. You can also order a survivor to heal themselves through a direct order. Select the survivor and use right-click over them to open the direct orders menu. Right. I mean here? No? Here? Hello? I'm right-clicking. This does not do anything. Select him. Pause, unpause, nah. I mean... yeah, alright. Select Maki and use the wait for treatment action. Why? Okay. Now that you have instructed Maki not to wait for treatment, she will get up from the bed and take activities as usual. Oh. While she's getting the needed medicine and treating the injured Connor, let's try to find a way to heal her too. Yeah, you know, my bandages would work for injuries, but can't do anything about illnesses. It takes time to research producing a new medicine, so your hope is to find some first aid kits, yeah, which contain everything needed to treat almost every health condition. It's time to do some scavenging. Yeah, okay, fine. I just want to get this thing. Okay, so you can't do anything. All right, unpause. So you have to unclick whether they... I mean, that does work. Okay, but you have to pay attention to the whole tick mark there or not. Also, can I tell you to go fetch him? Nope, nope. Doctor has to run into danger to go rescue people. Like, what are you doing? Okay, so it's saying it needs bandages. Alright, fair enough. A lot of other injuries that will require bandage. Okay, let's speed this up. I just want to make sure that I do this properly. Are they talking in Simlish? What is what is this noise? Okay. Okay, mark the landing pod for scavenging. Buy the first aid kits. Yep. Wait until Connor is completely here. Hey, oh, oh. Yeah, give the guy some rest.
Hey, hey.
It's like while you're lying there bleeding, somebody just keeps poking you randomly and says, "Hey, hey, are you okay? Hey, oh." Any case, all right, let's speed this up a little bit. Okay, are you collecting stuff? Doesn't tell me what they're doing. Okay, hang on. Activity handling. What is handling? Handling campfire. All right, now transport. Ah, okay. You can't tell them to prioritize certain things as far as I can see. We'll wait until Maki is finished. Hey, hawing at corner to get him healthy. I didn't look at it. Was there like an icon indicating what's wrong with her? No, tutorial. No. Now that everyone is healed, let's take a look at the interesting find from the scavenging. A couple of laser pistols. Ooh. Spear you fought with previously as melee weapon, and the fighter's bound to get some injuries. Yep. The result of the close combat. A ranged weapon on the other hand. Large. Yep. Survivors can equip both melee and ranged weapons and will switch between the two depending on the distance. God. Don't have to micromanage that. Equip the newly found laser pistol, give them a spin against more of the overgrown insects. Yeah. Fine. Just... How many did we get? Okay, so there's an indicator of how many weapons and stuff we have. Where's the equipment now? No, just had it. Does this use ammunition? Attack rate, damage type, yep. Okay, so who are my two best, like, combat people? Not really. Oh, at least, yeah. As long as we can have the medic out of combat, that's good. Not a good idea to have your doctor on the front line fighting and then they get injured as well. Treat themselves effectively. Okay, so kind of wondering, do we have to wait for you a little bit? Yeah, I think let's give it a couple more. You guys, okay, everything looks good. Oh, punching. All right. It's a little bit finicky. All right. Attack. Fire the pure lasers. No. Please don't tell me I have to tell you. Yeah, I was about to say, please don't tell me I have to tell you to shoot each individual bug. Come on. Move out of range, dude. Move. Kite. Run. Run, my dude. Run. You have a giant bloody beetle chasing you. Run. Okay. Yes, you know how to lead your survivors in battle and take care of their wounds. If you'd like to learn how to monitor and take care of the happiness and relaxation of your survivors, as well as how to custom manage their activities and schedule, proceed to the survivor management tutorial. I shall do that. I lowered the graphics settings, but my graphics card is still, the fans are just going insane every time we go into the actual gameplay. Alright, survivor happiness. Another day in paradise. Or, well, not really. You've provided the bare minimum for physical survival, but mental health is equally important. Survivor happiness changes based on the experienced pleasures and troubles. Monitoring them is a good way to identify problems and get hints about their solutions. I don't know, I don't know why, but this reads weirdly. In any case, the current happiness of each survivor is visualized in blue in the background of their portrait. Really? Oh, yeah, okay. There's that little bit of blue there and then the gray. So everybody's at about 50. Maki's not happy. You will also see newly acquired pleasures and troubles as floating texts in the world, but your go-to place for anything happiness related will be the happiness tab in the input panel of each survivor. Yeah, take a look there to see what can be done to improve the conditions. Yeah, it's like the... Okay, so I saw that earlier. It's the floating text above Connor's head that said he had an argument with Raka. Yeah, alright. This thing. The 8-on-foot. Yeah, table with chair. Have you heard of those? Yeah. Dude, what is wrong with eating without a table? I don't get that. You need a chair and a plate and that's it. And maybe a spoon. All good. Place a large wooden or stone table near a shelter. Yep, right. Furniture. I mean, yeah, we've got enough wood. What happens if I place it far away? No, nothing. Yes, let's do that. Ah, it automatically goes to the chairs. Okay, so no, I forgot to shift click. And then zoom. Please get that done. All right. Now, the survivors have a place to eat, but the available emergency rations are not exactly appetizing and won't make anyone happier. Luckily, there's a little something called cooking that can help with that. Yep. One trick is to cook the rations to bring out their flavor, but you can also prepare dishes with local ingredients. Keep in mind that emergency rations in their original state will last for a very long time, and it's a good idea to save them as a last resort. Yep. Yeah. General strategy with those as well. Okay, so pause. Select the stockpile and inspect the emergency rations. Where are you? Yep. Amount for 1 meal, 1 vegetarian, yes. Shelf life. Outside. Only 24 days. Oh. Oh, okay. Outside but under roof the infinite. Indefinite, okay. Fine, you can use that. Refrigerated, frozen. Okay, good. Is there anything else here that expires? Outside, 8 days. Everything here in general, if I have it under a roof, which I'm assuming right now, it's in a shelter, it's under a roof. Yeah, heating bomb, everything should be storable. Okay, fair enough, good. Research desk book. Okay. Well, can I forbid those? No? Clicking doesn't help. Right, but in any case, add a job. Quick recipes, yep. Oh, okay. Quickly boil. Yeah, and output happiness effect is +6. Okay, good. Yeah, use the quick recipes action. Notice how the recipe lists a happiness effect of +6. Yeah, saw that. Don't get it. What of it? You want me to make one? Okay. Mark the dead overgrown insects near the landing pod for butchering. You can use the orders menu to mark an area with multiple corpses instead of... Yeah. Alright. Anything else? I remember slaughtering more of those. Oh, but that was in another tutorial. Spaceship debris. Alright. Put on pause. Alright, meat soup. See, this is a game, and you don't want to be too realistic, because realism would just ruin everything about this scenario. But yes, you're eating alien meat. You don't know what's in there. You don't know what sicknesses they have. In fact, even the fact that there's an oxygen, I don't know what the term for it is, but like a correct oxygen to nitrogen everything ratio. Basically, you can breathe air. Fine. That is one aspect. But if you look at history and what happened when people from Europe first came to the Americas, and all of the Native Americans all of a sudden, you know, mysteriously got ill and everybody started dying. Meanwhile, the Europeans were like standing there and saying, well, nothing. We're not sick. We don't know what it is. Yeah, that is one thing you would have to. Well, okay. The fact that the trees grow similar to trees on Earth, this must have been like a terraformed planet. Let's assume it's a terraformed planet. It's just sometimes when I think of like possible games that I would have wanted to make and problems with just getting to a planet that's, even if it's terraformed, you don't know what bacteria there is, you don't know what diseases and viruses there are. Exactly. You can breathe the air, good. There's green plants, good. There's animals, yeah, fine. There's water, you can drink it, fine. But your body didn't grow up in that environment. There's going to be diseases there, bacteria, viruses that are so much different than here on Earth, and you're going to essentially get that same scenario of, yes, your body has not adapted to the viruses or any other organisms around you. Their bodies have not adapted to all these diseases and viruses, and you end up with a situation of, yes, either you or the inhabitants of the planet are going to die from the diseases that they've not adapted to. Any case, enough of me blabbering. Set the soup production to until 2. Okay. I'm gonna make soup, meat soup. All right. Yeah, until 2. Yeah, so we always have 2 in stockpile. Good. There's like an expiration on that. Yeah, under roof is 4 days. Okay. How happy does that make you? It gives you 6 happiness. Good enough. But in any case, yeah. But it's just, yeah, of course, in games like this, you don't want to overthink scenarios like that. But yes, in reality, you would basically, even if you could breathe the air, you would still want to essentially be on this planet with like a hazmat suit, I would imagine, just not to get infected by any harmful viruses or bacteria, but also not to, in turn, let your viruses and bacteria that you have in your body from Earth infect the local environment. Any case, what's next? Okay, go back to the main info panel and move the soup task to the top of the production list. And just do that automatically. Yeah, I don't like that. Wait, you're supposed to delete that. You finished. Why are you still... Okay. Your survivors will eventually want to have some food variety, so they will look for different things to eat, including raw foods. Really? Okay. Some of those raw foods could be harmful. Yes. So if you want to be on the safe side, you can forbid their consumption. Yes, please don't go eat the raw meat. Especially the... Yeah. Select a survivor. Okay. I mean... Yeah, okay. Can I do this as a group? No. You have to do it individually. Alright. Yeah, alright. Just click raw food in general. Ensuring a steady supply of cooked food is of the essence, so relying solely on scavenged rations and occasional hunting is not recommended for the long run. Yeah, you're gonna get to farming, aren't you? Yeah. The survivors have already observed the local glitter caps and gained enough knowledge to farm them. Their harvest is particularly useful because it can be turned into a healing balm or a quick veggie soup. Let's place a farm. Survivor will plant it immediately. Mushrooms are not plants, but they're the same as yeast. Not plants. They're fungi. Different. But yeah. Okay, so where was I? Place a 5x5 glipper. 5x5 glitter caps field. Alright. Okay, again, in general, somebody can correct me on this if I'm really wrong, but sorry, the one key thing is that I asked someone once, are mushrooms plants? And they answered yes, because you can grow them. No. Definition of a plant is green, has chlorophyll, green leaves. Fungi, like mushrooms, are saprophytic. They eat of dead material. They don't make their own carbohydrates like plants can. A plant can take carbon from the soil, some minerals, water, and with chlorophyll, basically, long story short, use sunlight and then assemble that carbon, minerals, and water into carbohydrates, starch, food. And then it uses processes similar to ours, respiration, to turn that carbohydrates into energy. So it eats the carbohydrates it makes. It makes starch, and then in the night, it consumes that starch that it made. Mushrooms can't do that. Mushrooms literally can grow in the dark. They eat off dead things. You don't. Again, a plant dies if it doesn't have sunlight to bake or make the starch with. Mushrooms can grow in the dark. They don't use the same processes, so they are not plants. You can grow them, yes, but they're not plants. They're fungi. Rant over. Select a survivor, give them a direct order to cut. Place the cursor over a small broadleaf tree and use right click to open the direct orders menu. Broadleaf plant tree? Broadleaf bush? Place the cursor over a small broadleaf tree and use right click to do direct orders. Yeah, I done. Ah. Okay, there was the direct order I was looking for. Okay. Direct orders are a useful way to get something done faster, but the survivors can do this even without your direct order. Yeah. Sometimes you want to tell them directly. You can also turn off the simple priorities in this. Ah, this is what I was looking for. The work orders. You can also turn off the simple priorities and assign a priority number from 1 to 5. Yep. 1 being highest, 5 lowest to each activity. Activities are then chosen and performed by the survivors from left to right. Leftmost will be done first, okay? For each selected activity, you will see the related skill levels of all the survivors, which will help you decide how to set priorities. Okay. Right, activities. What do you mean? Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, here it shows. It's going away now. Yeah, so it shows there. Conrad Rice has 2 healing. Maki Onda has 5. Alright. That's useful. Yeah. Okay. Well, now I'm happy with this. Forbid the cook activity for the survivors. Okay. Yeah. And you don't want the bad cooks making everybody sick by accident. Turn off simple priorities. Set harvest and plant activities to 1 for the survivor with the highest farming skill. Alright. Where's plant? Blind. Okay, so Lucky, we want you to ranch and plant, fine, and harvest. Okay, fine, we can do that. Closely related to it, happiness is the relaxation that the survivors experience or don't. You can monitor that in the main tab of the info panels and get hints about the bubbles and pleasures in the happiness tab. Survivors will relax in their free time by taking a walk or simply sitting for a while. Eventually, however, these simple relaxations won't be satisfying enough and you'll have to provide more variety. Yep. The survivors have already observed a killer purple plant, which may give you the needed material for a fun new device, a punching pole. Really? Really? You're so bored, you're just gonna go out and punch a plant? I mean, what? Oh, okay, so is that what these purple things are? Skin barks, okay. I mean, go harvest me some skin bark. I'm so bored I could punch a tree, or I'm so bored I could punch a bloody bush. I don't know. Disturb sleep. How did I disturb your sleep? Oh, it's because you're actually sleeping in the same thing. Okay. Well, go. Harvest. Go. Wait a minute. Why aren't you guys harvesting? Go help out. Yeah, I know you've got bad harvesting skills, but you can still help out. Go help them, damn it. Yeah, see, you can do it. Come on. Where does it list these stuff? I don't know. Okay. Get to it. Alright, so anything else that I want to... I didn't actually get to choose what I planted here, did I? It just plants glitter caps by default. Right. Okay. Yeah, but it can still grow without the fertilizer. Sorry about that. I clicked outside of the game. Extend field. Yeah, alright, so they're allowed to plant here. I don't see the option where I can choose. Ah, okay. Sorry, forgot about this. Okay. Choose in the beginning what it's planted there. But you can't change in the... You can't change it halfway through. That's kind of disappointing. Anyway, select the workbench. Craft. Veggie leather. Make it forever? What? Hang on. Survivors craft 10 veggie leathers at a time, so you can set its production to ×2. This means that the crafting action will be performed 2 times and produce 20 of the resources. What? You mean... Finish with that? Alright. Pull the punching pole! Pull the punching pole close to the shelters. Yeah, alright. You're so bored you want to hit something. Okay. I'm bored! Okay, the sleeping and work schedules. Having the means to relax doesn't always mean that the survivors will have time to, depending on the activities and orders that you've set for them. They may only have the time to grab a bite and go to sleep. Yeah. This is where the schedule means menu comes into play. There you can customize the daily timetable of every survivor and allocate dedicated relaxation hours if you see the need to do so. Don't be afraid to experiment with different combinations to find the ones that work best for your current situation. Yeah. Okay, so everything is always here under manage. Yeah, research, activities, and schedule. If you want to set the same hours for all survivors, you can use the copy and paste options. Good. I mean... around about lunchtime they can relax. Right. You know how to monitor happiness of your survivors and provide solutions to their troubles. Getting used to the schedule and activities menu will be of great help and manage the workflow and get things done the way you want to. You can expand your knowledge of the game even further by continuing with the defenses tutorial. Yep, I think I'll do that. And my graphics card calms down again. I don't know if that's going to show up in the audio, but yes, every time I'm playing this game, my graphics card hands are just going insane. Okay. The more you expand your base and progress in the game, the more the local fauna will take an interest in you. Okay. Animal attacks will intensify in number and bring new foes and challenges to overcome. It's time to fortify your base and take control over the flow of the battle by guiding your enemies into the routes and traps you've prepared for them. This tutorial will give you an example of base defense, but don't be shy to experiment with your own layouts afterwards. Yes, okay. The building walls, gates. Can they shoot over the walls? Again, this was one limitation with RimWorld. You don't really have three-dimensional combat. You only have 2 dimensions, so you have to essentially have mods that you can shoot through walls. In any case. Oops. 3 and wait. Ooh, what's this? Flamethrower. Okay. Right, let's just pause. Place the last stretch of 5 stone fence styles. Okay. Stone fence, yep. Yeah. Easy enough, right? Place a fence gate on the stone fence. Position the gate so that its doors are pointing outwards. Right. Do that. Does it tell me how old these people are? No, so just now. 51, 39, 40. Dude, age 51. This is how they're working you. You have completely fenced off your camp and any attackers will head towards the only openings left, the gates. You can order survivors to close and open them in order to influence the path that attackers will take, but keep in mind that if there are no entrances available, the animals will target and attack walls and gates. Yeah, this was a thing in RimWorld, that the enemy would go for any openings. So what did players eventually start doing? You build sort of, how can I put this, like mazes? Think tower defense games. Right, you just make a long winding path that has no gates, so the enemy has to walk through those, and then you just place traps. You place gateways or doorways in between those maze walkways, so that your colonists could easily walk just through the doors. Meanwhile, the hostiles would bypass and just try and run through anything that is not a door. If you look up RimWorld defenses, you would have probably seen those kill boxes as well. But eventually they made enemies that, yes, they don't go for those kill boxes, they just try and directly burrow or use explosives to go directly to your colony. Okay. Here comes your next best friend, the trap, which will hold in place any foe that walks over it, at least for a time. One of the gates leading to your base is already protected by traps. Do the same for the other. Now, the problem I have with traps is, again, in RimWorld, your own colonists can trigger the traps and get caught by them. Is this going to happen in this game? Yes. Well, they told me to place at least 6 traps near the fence gate. Place at least 1 fence door on the stone. Yeah. Wait. Didn't I already do that? I hear something. Oh, it's just a fire effect here. Place at least 1 fence door on the stone fence. I mean here or here? That's a wooden fence over there. It's a palisade, I'll call it. Yeah, but they're pointing here. Hold on. Yeah, but that's already a fence door. Okay. Fence gate. Wooden. I'll put you over there. I don't know why they want me to do that, but okay. Oh, forgot to press shift. I mean, fence door. Ah, okay. Sorry, read that wrong. Fence door. Yeah, little side entrance there. Complete all constructions. You've probably noticed that part of the fence is taller. This is a fortification, which is a lot stronger than a simple low fence, but the survivors won't be able to shoot over it. Yep. To rectify that, you can place towers in which survivors can climb to shoot from over the taller walls. Yay! Towers! So we can build towers on our palisade. Oh, can just make a platform. All right. I mean, select a wooden fortification to check its integrity. All durable wall is, yeah. Do the same for the stone fence. Okay, so this has higher integrity than the other one, yeah. So it's just saying that the one's got more hit points than the other one? Ah, okay, well, so what I would say, yeah, you can't place it in thing, right? Why can't I have multiple people building a thing? The last piece of defense that you'll get acquainted with it this time is the flamethrower. It is an automated contraption which uses liquid fuel to shoot a cone of fire when triggered by an animal in front of it. It works great in combination with the traps, which will immobilize the attackers while the flamethrower is roasting them. Take a look at how the existing flamethrower is placed. Yes, saw that. Keep in mind that the flame could harm survivors. Okay, as well, so keep them out of its way during combat. Normally the flamethrowers won't get triggered by survivors, so they will be safe for the rest of them. Yeah, but during combat, don't stand in front of them. Got it. What? I mean, okay. Yeah, but I can't do that because because I did a dum-dum. Can I do this? I think I can. Yeah. What happens if I build it outside? Follow the next steps to fight off the incoming Scarabai attack. Move and reposition your survivors as needed in the course of the battle and try to keep them safe from harm. Things are happening. Where? Okay, so craft everyone. Clicked R. Can you man? Yeah, you can go in there. I mean, what equipment do you have? Keep pistol. You know what? You look like you have the long range. Range 15 meters. Yeah, okay, well, everybody has a... What are you? Ah, close the wooden gate. Okay, so I just figured out. Yeah, I'm pressing R. R is to draft and undraft. No. Don't go outside the... No, no, no. I'm like... Okay. Okay, why is nobody attacking? Okay, too dark, so you missing the dock. Noted. Yeah, so they totally ignore the flamethrower. Where's the last one? Oh, there you are. Okay. Right, now you are ready for a tougher challenge. The Shriekers. These insects have ranged attacks, so you won't be able to deploy the same strategies with the Scatterby. These, not unless you're willing to risk some serious injuries, okay? To deal with this menace, keep your survivors away from the lower fences and force the insects to enter your base. Yep, okay, and get trapped. So kill boxes. Then rain fire on them to finish them off. Don't feel like waiting for them to get trapped. You can also deploy a hit and run strategy by moving your survivors back and forth. Yeah, kiting, and then run to safety before the insects can get a chance to launch a counter. Right, so can we just quickly... draft, close, open. Yeah, I would love you guys to, you know, get the job done. Okay, R didn't work that time. Okay, let's just make a firing line there. A scorpion looking thing. No, wait, no. You're supposed to walk into my trap. What are you doing? Okay, there's a slight problem in our plan here. They're back. Right, a little bit derpy. I mean, right. Okay, you now know how to fortify and defend your base against melee and ranged attackers. Use this new knowledge to find your own combat playstyle and favorite fortifications layout. The next tutorial, Rooms and Temperature, will teach you about constructing rooms, managing light and temperature, and providing proper storage conditions for your resources. So, building refrigerators. Obvious life. Okay, life in a camp is not easy nor comfortable, especially with the changing of seasons. Building a proper house has many advantages, but it's a slow process, which requires a lot of resources. Luckily, you have everything you need in this tutorial, and construction times have been drastically reduced. Right. Interesting house. Okay, now we're getting to the detailed building of things. There are several things to consider when building rooms, the most important of which are insulation and size. Build it too big or too small or too flimsy, and regulating the temperature inside will be tricky. This tutorial will give you some useful examples and pointers. We'll start by building a room and moving some furniture inside it. Also deconstruct things that you don't need anymore. So build room. Use the provided foundations to build on. Place the door and window of your first room on the 3 walls away from the soil floor. Just pause. Oh god. Weather very loud. Yeah, okay, place a 5x5. Okay, so housing. Alright. Room. Wood. Simple enough. Okay. Place a 5x5 wooden log room over the log floor. Place a door. Ah, okay. And put in a window. Ah, yeah, simple enough. I like it. Select the metal bed and move it inside the room. Okay, good thing that. I was worried for a moment that I can't move certain objects. Yeah. And copy. Got to click shift. Alright. Deconstruct the sleeping beds. Yep. Sleeping spots. Now we've got a storage shed. I mean, I don't know if we're going to get second story buildings. I wonder. That would be interesting as well. You could build a floor. Yeah, first floor. Oh, sorry, ground floor. Have all the rooms and all the functional parts, and then a second floor where you can, I don't know, place people to commence with ranged combat. Your survivors will be happy to have their own private rooms. Yep. But for now, this shared bedroom will be enough. Let's see how it will fare during cold snap. Make a point to check the temperature outside and inside the room. You can see the readings in the upper left corner of the screen. Move the cursor in and out of the room to see how the temperatures change. Yep, this is similar to room world. Of course, a room with open windows won't be that much better than the outside, so you'll have to close them and provide a source of heat. Also, you should also check the temperature tolerances of your survivors. They're listed in the main tab in the info tabs, as well as in the equipment tab. Yep. You can craft season-appropriate clothes that change the heat and cold tolerances of the survivors if this bad weather persists for longer and interferes with their work outdoors. So yes, if you... So what happens if I... Yeah, so in the top left corner here... Inside, outside, inside, outside. Okay, so it's 0... Wow, 0 Celsius degrees inside that room. Ow. Any heating? Yeah, right. Heating stove. Select a survivor, check their equipment. Oh, yeah, your clothes is about to fall off. Oh, okay. You need to... Yeah, but can't... Why do you need me to tell you to do that? You should be doing that automatically. I'm sorry. And all of a sudden it's winter. Or starting to become winter. I don't know. Now the room is better insulated and heated, but closed windows mean no light, and your survivors are not big fans of that, as you can see in their happiness tabs. Considering that they'll use the bedroom mostly to sleep, you could have leave it as is, but as they currently huddle inside for warmth, let's give them some light as well. Always extinguish the lights later, or forbid refueling if you want to save fuel. Should be good. Okay. Wall torch. Wooden. A wooden torch in a wooden house. I mean. Cave dweller. No, I don't like being in this wooden cave. Really? When this construction is complete, forbid refueling through the refill action. Why? Okay. Coal is not all bad. It actually helps you keep your most vulnerable resources raw and cooked foods from spoiling by extending their shelf life. Yep, during the cold months, you can store your resources outside or open the windows of your storage room in order to refrigerate or even freeze the resources. Yep. Take a good look at the stockpiles and their contents. Cold. I mean, they're in an outside shed. And they're bound to be cold. Yep. -7 Celsius degrees. Indefinite. Edible. Your last big task is to build a common room and move all remaining furniture inside so that your survivors can work and relax indoors. Off there, sorry. It is a good opportunity to try building the floor, walls, and roof separately with different materials. You never know what the environment will offer you, so this method will let you plan and use your resources better. Okay. Building the new room adjacent to the existing bedroom will save resources, allow faster access between the rooms, and facilitate temperature control. You can deconstruct pieces of the room and move furniture as you go along if something is getting in the way. Right. Finally, you will construct a new storage and move some resources closer to the rooms for faster access. Why is this picture showing the shelves outside of the kitchen? In order to manage... Okay, so you can allow and forbid the storing of individual resources. In order to manage the flow of resources better, try to keep storage and production devices close. This will shorten the delivery times. Exactly. Why do you have the food shelves outside of the kitchen? Any guess? Encircle the soil floor with stone walls. Soil floor? This? Okay. Housing. Walls. Stone. Couldn't I just make room? Stone. No. Oh, stone. Clicky clicky. Remember to hold shift. All right. Place a hay roof. Okay. It's a doorway. Yeah, all this. Do that. Oh, it's in the wrong doorway. Okay, doorway, door. Sorry, didn't catch that. Deactivate the room's overlay. Do it from the overlays menu in the top right. This way you'll be able to see the progress on the roof construction. I think the roof construction is fine. Okay, so now move everything inside. Okay. Let's put you there. Moving all the things. Alright. That was the tailor bench. Ah. Move the cook stove. What else? Move the large table with chairs. Why are you? It's such a weird... You know what? I'm gonna correct that. Let's see if we can move everything as one. Can you just quickly no. Somebody prioritize this. Yes, while I sit and eat, I'm just going. Can you just somebody? Okay, moving. No. Can you? Yeah. Okay. After you've eaten, can you just shift that chair? It bothers me so much. What? No. Prioritize moving stuff. Raka, you were always my favorite. Well, you're always my favorite boost. Okay, can I group move things? No, I can't. Can't do that. Okay. Well, I tried. Let's see if this interrupts. Will I be able to play? Yes, I'll be able to place there. Just moving this one by one. Okay. All right, speed it up. Feel happy now? Punching something? Alright. Storage shelves. Keeping your edibles close to the cooking devices and eating accommodations will shorten the time your survivors spend fetching resources. Construct storage shelves of at least 3 tiles close to the rooms. Okay, so is that why they stored everything outside? Yeah, but they have to walk all this way. I mean, yeah, let's do that. So what I should do is build another door here with stairs going out. Or, yeah, I could have built a separate room and then have it windowed. As you said, just open the windows. Because again, I haven't checked temperature. 4 Celsius, 9 Celsius. 0 outside. Okay. Yeah, I mean, times like now, yes, obviously build a separate room here that has open windows then for the colder temperature. And in fact, is it air vent? Yeah. What? When open creates airflow. Oh, when opened creates airflow, which greatly stimulates heat exchange. Slight bit of typos. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so fireplace is also used for cooking of quick meals. All right, good. Select the shelves and open the restrictions. Deselect all groups and raw food. Yeah. Okay. That. Ow! Stop clicking like that. Alright. Okay, you now know the basics of building rooms, moving furniture, and managing light and temperature. Even more light and heat options will open up when you discover the world of electricity in the next tutorial. Oh no. Gonna tell me how to wire things now. Yeah. It's time to take things to the next level and learn how to set up electrical grids. Electricity will improve the life of your survivors in many ways. It can provide better sources of light and heat as well as precise temperature control. It will also power up new devices and defenses. Let's start by building a freezer to keep your resources fresh regardless of the season and outside temperatures. Okay, so they do have air conditioning. You will power it with electricity from a solar panel and connect the two of them with the help of a power pole. Okay, place a freezer in the bigger room. Oh! Okay, you know, actually have... You don't have to build like a room as a freezer. Okay. I mean, where can I come? All right, I'm gonna place you there. Place a solar panel. Yeah, this looks like it gets enough sunlight. Place a power pole between the rooms and the solar panel to connect them. Oh, so you don't have to drag the wires. Okay, I see little... Okay, that's neat. Thank you. Yes. Okay, so this entire house assumes that all the electricity is connected. So you just have to connect to the house and then... Yeah, alright, simple enough. And again, magically, the survivors know how to work with electricity, build solar panels, you know... I don't know. I don't have common knowledge. If you told me I was even if you gave me the tools, I would not know how to assemble or build a solar panel. I'm getting at. Just assuming these people know how to do that. Which again, same scenario in RimWorld. They just magically know how to build with all of these complex electronics. Edit the storage shelves restrictions, forbid raw food and cooked meals so they get moved into the freezer. Yeah, alright. Clean energy is all good, but producers such as the solar panel and wind turbines rely on the weather and natural cycles, so they won't be working all the time. Yeah. You can deal with that by storing any in a battery. Good. Yeah, you can deal with that by storing any excess electricity in a battery and using it when the producers are not operational. You will be able to tell the battery's charge at a glance from the light indicators on the top. Can I place these outside? Oh. I'm gonna try it. Again, in RimWorld, it's got the mechanic. If you place these outside and it starts raining, i.e. raining on your batteries, bad things start happening. There. I'm not even looking at resources right now. Sometimes the stored electricity will not be enough to cover the downtime of the producers. In such cases, you can automatically activate the other producers to help make up the difference and make sure that their batteries won't be dried out. In this scenario, you will build a diesel generator which uses up liquid fuel while producing electricity. Okay. As you may want to use this resource sparingly, it will be beneficial to turn the generators on only when the stored electricity is below a certain threshold. You can do this by setting up a low battery sensor. Okay. Diesel generator. Oh, hang on. Field noisy thing over there. And low battery sensor. Do I just place this anyway? Select the diesel generator and set its control circuit to 2. What are we doing here? Oh, okay. Select the... No, did I? Oh, it's changing to 2. Active circuit 2. Yeah. Set the threshold charge to 60%. With this setting, the diesel generator will be turned on when the battery charge is below 60%. And they both need to be on circuit 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright, so with a steady power grid ensured, you can safely start building more consumers. Try the air conditioners, as it will allow you to select and maintain a chosen temperature. Take note if there's a big temperature difference between the outside and the one selected for the air conditioner, it may not be able to make up for it, especially if it's placed in a bigger room. In such cases, you can build more AC units and get them to work together towards the same temperature goal. Yeah. Alright. Aircon. Wait. This is the outside of this thing, I hope. Oh, it's 18 Celsius degrees outside right now. I need to go for a walk. Just going to finish the tutorial and then go for an afternoon stroll. Why are you cooking outside? I just realized it. Why is the... You not want this inside? When constructed, yep. Right. Target temperature. Okay. Smart devices are pretty nifty, right? Pay close attention to their descriptions and you'll be a master of automation in no time. Speaking of which, let's try the motion sensor out. It will detect hostile movement in a wide circular range and activate connected devices and defenses. In the next steps, you will connect a motion sensor to an automated turret to prevent it from using electricity when there are no enemies in sight. Yay! Very good. When the sensor detects hostile movement, it will turn the automated turret on. Yep. Okay, that's good. Motion sensor. Well, okay, so you want me to... Again, they're magically smart enough to build a automated defense, but okay. Why is everything red? Okay. Yeah, let's put you over there. I can place you inside, right? and it's unpowered, so it needs an electricity pole. Ah, okay, I was about to say this isn't working. Okay, so control circuit 3. Ah, okay, and it deactivates. Good. Can my defenses take care of this? Yeah. Where are they? Oh, there they are. So, yep. Yeah, it turns on if they walk into the circle. Good. You know what? Just in case. No, craft. Oh, so didn't even need them. All right. Yummy meats. Oh, no. Oh, where's the last one? Oh, over there. Yeah, that I think is a bug. Go get him, boys. Oh, now he's coming. All right. Come on. Look, guys, open fire. You now know how to create electric grids and manage circuits to create automated systems. Good. Is that it? All right, that's it. Okay, well, looking at the time on my clock right now, I might play this a little bit further. So I've gone through the boring part, the tutorial part. Now I can actually try the game out a little bit. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to go for a walk for the next one. So feel free to comment if you want to see a longer Let's Play of this series, but for that was enough of a look at Stranded: Alien Dawn. Alright, so until next time.